est-ce que...
Oh no, 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 no.
Planes doing things they absolutely shouldn't be doing, pilots pulling off stunts that feel illegal, and passengers wondering if they just bought a ticket to the Twilight Zone. Just look at this. Engine roaring, minds racing, and a pilot who literally changes course in the final second. One moment, a routine arrival. The next, chaos as metal smashes into whirling blades. There it goes, a vintage Antonov, and two taking off with crowd-lined tarmac beneath. But in seconds, the graceful ascent turns into sheer terror. Check it out, that nose is planted on the runway before the mains. You've seen fries thrown on the ground, this is that, but in aviation. Alright, forget cartoons and candy. These kids are freaking out over taxiing planes, and honestly, same.
Lufthansa A340-600 coming in from Munich. Yo, look at the runway changing. There are 5 go-rounds and a many runway changes. Imagine it goes around. Go around! No way!
At first glance, this looked like a guaranteed go-around, but then the 737 said, "Nah, I got this," and stuck the landing like it was nothing.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. Minimums. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
You can feel the gravity of this beast.
Holy
Oh my god.
Holy Look at him go! Ew! Oh, what a beast! What a beast!
This isn't a scene from a Mission Impossible movie, it's just French gendarmerie using a helicopter for intimidation during crowd dispersal.
Alors, est-ce que ça... Est-ce que ça, c'est la gendarmerie? Ouais. L'intimidation de la gendarmerie.
Intimidate how? Not gonna lie, this is more like a free flight show for me.
Allez, oh!
What you're watching is absolutely haunting. This is Azerbaijan Airlines Flight 8243 in its final moments, bobbing up and down in the sky like the pilots are fighting for every inch of lift. The aircraft is clearly in distress, rocking, pitching. This isn't turbulence, it's a full-blown battle to keep the jet airborne. This helicopter was about to crash.
I got it on video.
This might be the most badass thing you'll see all day. That's a French police chopper hovering on the side of a snowy mountain, 7,000 feet up, rotors slicing the thin alpine air, and only one skid touching the slope. Not even a full landing, just a gentle tap on the ice like, "Don't worry, I got this." All this in an effort to rescue an injured skier. Respect. So, here we've got a TVA lineman hanging off a helicopter like it's just another Wednesday. No ladder, no platform, just one guy strapped in, reaching out to high voltage power lines, and a pilot holding the chopper rock solid in midair. A skilled pilot landing diagonally in a 40-knot wind. This is where a lesser pilot might start praying, but this Ryanair captain, cool as a glacier. Just got my master's from the Harvard of Aviation, otherwise known as Embry-Riddle. A rookie Taliban pilot crashes a $30 million Black Hawk, killing himself, the trainer pilot, and one crew. Don't know enough context about it, but rest in peace, poor Tali, bro. This pilot flew way too low, clipped a power line, and came within inches of being decapitated. It's one of the closest near moments ever caught on camera. So here we are, 35,000 feet above the Earth, just cruising, when out of nowhere the Queen of the Skies makes an entrance. When the engine quits mid-air over New York, you've got two choices, panic or pull the parachute, and thank whoever invented the parachutes, because this one's a lifesaver. It's a masterclass in cockpit discipline, nerves of steel, and why you always trust your flight crew, even when the weather looks like the sky is trying to eat airplanes. This Lufthansa 747 came in hot, slammed the runway, bounced, and the pilot had one choice, fire the engines and go around, and thank God they did.
Whoa!
Are we getting that go around? Holy moly! Wow! Going around, that is the roughest landing I think we've ever caught on our broadcast. Next, once again, Lufthansa Flight 456.
Southwest 2920, traffic 6 mile final, runway 24 right, Monaco Way.
24 right, Monaco Way, Southwest 2920.
Butter.
In Cabinda, Angola, the crew of this DHL cargo flight is in a race against time. A high-speed tire bursts during takeoff forces and abort, turning the runway into a danger zone. With a public road just meters away, this is a masterclass in crisis management as the pilots wrestle the heavy Ilyushin IL-18 to a halt in the dirt, narrowly averting a catastrophe. A private jet came in with no landing gear and had to slide its way to survival on nothing but metal, sparks, and nerves of steel.
What? No!
What you're about to see is one of the most shocking moments ever captured at an airshow. A mid-air collision that turned a day of tribute and aviation pride into a horrifying tragedy.
Oh no!
Oh my! Are you serious, bro? This happened.
Look at that. This might be the most peaceful flight I've ever seen. Just a guy cruising above the Meghna River in a powered glider, wind in his face, engine humming, and nothing but sky and water for miles. Check this out, a Jetstar 787 roaring down the runway at Sydney, and boom, a tire explodes mid-takeoff. But look at that, the pilots stay cool as ice, abort the takeoff, and bring her back around for a smooth landing. an F-16 Viper rips through the sky. Notice that crisp roll and pinpoint precision. Then, the F-22 Raptor blasts into view with jaw-dropping acceleration and those signature stealth lines. Whoa! These tilt-rotor beasts pack nearly double the disc loading of a Black Hawk, meaning that downdraft isn't just strong, it's next level intense. No wonder watchstanders are sprinting for cover. Hold on tight, that's an AV-8B Harrier jet executing a jaw-dropping near-vertical takeoff. No runway needed, with thrust vectoring it blasts straight up like a rocket. Screw the plane dumping water, I want to know how Superman knew to be up there with a camera at that exact moment. Look closely, this isn't your average air-to-air footage. The Russian fighter jets dumped fuel on the MQ-9, possibly trying to blind or damage it, and flew in front of the unmanned drone in unsafe maneuvers, the US military said. What you're about to see is every pilot's worst nightmare. This is the iconic A-26 Invader, classic warbird, roaring in for a smooth Oshkosh touchdown. But suddenly, the nose gear crumples mid-landing. You can see the nose dip hard and the propellers slam into the runway. Yikes! From rough landings to near disasters and accidents that could have ended much worse, aviation reminds us how quickly things can go sideways, even in the hands of experts. If your jaw dropped even once during this video, imagine what's coming next. Hit that subscribe button, drop a comment if you trust that pilot with your vacation, and stick around because the skies have way more stories to tell.